Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mech, and today we're going to talk about Luca Marini. Now, not to sound too controversial, but looking at Marini's season so far, we're 7 races into the season, and in the last race in France, he finished 9th, and that's his first top 10 of the year. Now, he's in 16th place in the championship. Couple of points I think behind Jorge Martin, who has crashed an awful lot this season, and one of the things that I was wondering about and thinking about the other day was that is he still right for MotoGP or the MotoGP team? He seems to be having an absolute pig of a season. He is not getting on with the GP22, and I do think with Bezzecchi doing so well in the championship, even though that Bezzecchi is on at 21, he is still outshining him and taking a little bit of the gloss away from Marini. Now, I will also put my hands up and say Marini's bike is, in my view, probably very similar to the first month or two of the season. If I'm very, very honest, I don't think he would get the development parts as fast as Pramac. So therefore, he's a long way down the line. And I do think this is affecting him. However, still, the question that I do have is, he is on the taller and larger size of MotoGP riders. So he's always going to struggle with weight compared to others. He is on the Ducati that has plenty of horsepower. I will take that, but when I look at how Bezzecchi has come in and not knowing MotoGP, not knowing the bike, but going out there and finding the limits and pushing past them, I think in a way the hunger and the etiquette within Bezzecchi to go do his job is far outshining Marini at the moment. In my view, it brings up something that, with Vieira in Moto2 doing a good job, what happens if he wins the championship? What do VR46 do? Do they get rid of Bezzecchi? I don't think so. He is their man. He is the one that's bringing home the major points. So, do they promote Vieira or do they leave Marini there? And because he's the boss's brother, does that entitle to him that he should be there? Are we getting into the whole Formula One world of that you buy your seat for your son or your brother? And I don't think that is going to be a factor in MotoGP. Well, I hope not. There is plenty of talent out there. We are in the circus now of silly season. Suzuki have really made it going to be a silly season with pulling out. But for me, the question still I have and ringing in the back of my head is that are VR46 going to have to make the decision to remove or move on from Marini? If Vieira wins the championship, does he deserve a go at MotoGP rather than finishing consistently outside the top 10 with Marini? Does that then mean that next year Bezzecchi would get the factory bike and Vieira get the previous season's bike? I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think of it? I probably think that VR46, if he continues on his run of form of finishing outside the top 10, I think they're going to have no choice but to say arrivederci to Marini at the end of the season. But I'd love to know your thoughts, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.